Hi, my name is Steve Max, and you can find me on Instagram at Max the Mentor. And what I wanted to do is share with you a little bit of insight on I Am Academy, a prestigious online academy where we teach all things digital entrepreneurship, including trading, now e-commerce, and we're coming out with particular focused packages on stocks and futures, as well as an entire travel platform on our website. And so anyways, today I'm going to just share some powerful stuff. And I've been with the company now 4 years and officially launched in March of 2017, but had been in a few years prior while I was wrapping up my endeavor in an insurance company. And so I want to share with you what I saw in this company and what's been going on now and the power of it. And also going to break down the comp plan and some powerful things. So invite you to take some notes, pay attention to a few details. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach back out to me. But I've been able to build an organization here of about 1,000 students worldwide. I started just wanting to learn how to trade, and that grew. I've been able to get close to some of the top leaders in the company. I've also hit the prestigious rank of chairman within this company, and it's only the beginning. We're seeing so many lives change, and it's absolutely phenomenal. The company right now is at 8 years old. It hit 8 years back in July, the 4th of July of 2021. And so, the company's not some brand new company that you don't know where it's going to be next month. I mean, it's been around for 8 years. The 4 years that I've been with the company, I've received a check every single week. So their finances are great. Okay. And we're averaging right now right around 250,000 students worldwide. And the goal of the company is to get to 1 million students worldwide. So big vision. When I started with the company, it was at about 30,000 students, and I've seen it 10x, and I know that it's only the beginning. So many amazing things. When I first started, their goal was 100 chairmen. Now, to give you an idea, chairman typically makes about $10,000 a month plus some bonuses that put them at about anywhere from close to 11,000, but you can make upwards of 12,000, 12,500 at the chairman level, depending on your volume. So when the company first, when I got into the company at the beginning, the goal was 100 chairmen. They hadn't hit 100 chairmen yet. And sure enough, they hit 100 chairmen, flew through 100 chairmen. My mentor was one of those first 100 chairmen, and his mentors are some of the biggest earners on the platform to this date. And anyways, now we didn't just hit 100 chairmen, we're over 400 chairmen since I've been here. So not only did we fly through 100, I mean, we quadrupled that goal, and now the goal is 1,000 chairmen worldwide. Now, we don't stop at 10,000 a month. That's the baby rank in the big leagues. And I'm going to show you and break down how far this can go, and also what some people are doing right now in this comp plan. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen as we go ahead and get this started. All right, so you should be able to see on my screen now this website called Work for Home. Now, I want to start off here because I think it's important to show you some real results. So this website actually ranks top earners in all of marketing platforms on the planet. Okay, call them MLM if you want, multi-level marketing, direct sales. Okay. And here's something I want you to pay attention to. So the company's 8 years old. Okay. We have right now, he's a chairman elite. Okay. So he started kind of like as a representative of the company. And, he's helped build Central America, South America, many different teams, Ivan and Monica Tapia, and they are second place in all top earners that this website actually tracks. Okay. Number two to only these guys that are at 1.8 million. Okay. We've got a gentleman, him and his wife making 1.5 million here at I Am Mastery Academy. So in 8 years, we've been able to take the top 2 spot. Okay. And the company's just really getting geared up. But now check this out. You come down here. Okay. David Monetier. Okay. He started, man, maybe a year before I did. Okay. Big guy. He was in Organo Gold, one of the top leaders there. And Organo Gold was not doing well, coffee company. And he came on And his average, this is monthly income, okay? He's averaging $865,000 a month, okay? So doing very well. Two of my mentors, Jason Brown and Matthew Rosa, you can check them out on Instagram, Jay Brown and Matthew Rosa. $800,000 a month, okay, is what they're making. Bryce Thompson, young man in the business. Think he's under 25 years old, something like that, making $700,000 a month here in our company. Okay. And there's a whole lot more folks that are just making a ton of income. And by the way, they're not all reported. One of our top earners, Alex Morton, he doesn't even report his income. He doesn't like for it to be public. He's more of a private person when it comes to his income, but he's right up here with Yvonne and Monica Tapia. So you can look at these numbers and guesstimate what he's at. We also have Brandon Thompson, okay, $300,000 a month, very important. And Austin Godsey, $300,000 a month. So that puts him at about 3.6 million a year. Okay. Now to give you an idea, you know, in my previous company, you know, in 40 years of existence, you wouldn't get numbers like this. I mean, there's nobody making $1 million a month there, period. Okay. There's a couple people making a couple $100,000 a month, and that's phenomenal there. But you're not seeing anybody making $1 million or 700,000 a month. I mean, that's you don't really see that. And the truth is, we're just getting started. You'll notice in the comp plan when I get to it, there's a $750,000 a month position, and they've already opened up the leeway for somebody to hit $1 million a month. Now it hasn't been hit yet, but there are 3 people at the top position, which is $750,000 a month, which is Matthew Rosa and Jason Brown, David Imonitie, and Bryce Thompson. Okay. And Yvonne Monica Tapia and Alex Morton, they've got chairman elite positions, which is more of like a special contract. They came in when the company was really in its infancy, rebranding, restarting, and they helped us really launch to now over 250,000 students and gearing up to 300,000 students. So real quick, I just want to give you a heads up. There's not going to be a full presentation, but what does the company offer? We offer full service education. We include academies. So whatever subject matter a person wants to get started with, we've got Forex, we've got digital currencies. We also have e-commerce. Okay, e-commerce is powerful. I've got people that have spent tens of thousands dollars and up on e-commerce education, never made a sale, and they're absolutely crushing it. I've had people make insane amounts of income, both in our DCX, which is our cryptocurrency package, HFX, which is high frequency Forex, also known as binary options, a very simple way to trade. Got people who've had a lot of success there, and then Forex as well. So right now we've got 4 different platforms and packages that people can get. And again, we've got travel coming, which will open up a whole new realm to lifestyle marketing and stuff like that, as well as our stocks and futures package for people that like more traditional markets. Our bread and butter, our meat and potatoes is Go Live. We've got over 200 educators on our platform educating live. One of my mentors, Michael Zotero, is here with Curtis Cobain. These guys are crypto, I don't want to say geniuses, right? But they're up there, and you know, their portfolio gains and what I've seen them do. Also, Nick Gomez, young man, has done very well for himself since he started in crypto in 2017. And you know, if you're watching this, you'll have a chance to meet all of these gentlemen as they work very closely with me. So on Go Live, people get access to all kinds of different classes, okay? And they're all recorded. So they're on here. Somebody can come in and literally, you know, if they miss a session, the sessions will be recorded and they can come in. Everything from when to get in and out of the markets, what coins to buy, how to stake them, NFTs now, metaverse stuff. I mean, all kinds of stuff you get here. I mean, we were calling out, if you've been watching Sandbox and all of these different NFT metaverse projects. I mean, we were calling them out a long time ago, and our people were able to get in those trades. Okay. So really, really cool stuff. Last thing I'll share before I move on is our strategies. So we've got proprietary software built into the platform. Okay. 5 apps currently that send trade alerts, very powerful stuff depending on what type of trading you want to do. But our most powerful thing, in my opinion, for a person that wants to get really advanced is our strategies. We've got proprietary software, over a dozen strategies built in. And as you see here, you know, look at this amazing sell on Bitcoin that happened. Okay. And you could have made a lot of profit on this, or your customers could have made a lot of profit on this. So this is just one software. It focuses on when Bitcoin is going up and down. And, you'll notice there's buys and sells, but we actually get an educator to come in here and mark up the true trade. And as you see here, you would have been able to get on that. This one does Bitcoin and Ethereum, but we've got scanners for all kinds of stuff. Okay, so really, really cool. So anyways, that's the platform. That's a little bit of the platform. I don't want to get too deep. Here's our homepage, IM Mastery Academy. So you come in here, and we rebranded about 2 years ago, and it took us from about 80,000 customers to 250 now, going on 300,000 customers worldwide. So this rebranding of IM Mastery Academy really helped us. Our CEO, Chris Terry, I mean, such a giving person. I've seen him give out, 6 figures in Bitcoin, just the people attending seminars, writing the most notes, really a giving person. And, he's from his own words, never taken a check from the company, from company profits. And, literally has always just poured back in. And his wife, Isis De La Torre, she's a phenomenal person. She's done a lot of Wall Street investing in her time, licensed in many, many different licenses when it comes to the financial world. And she runs our finances. Okay. And anyways, just wanted to show you guys this stuff so you guys have an idea of how it works. Now, real quick, let me do this. If a person wants to get started, they go into the page. Okay. When a person has their code, so you'll be able to have your code, and you actually send them a link. You won't have to type it in here, but they'll be able to come in here and choose from a few different packages. Okay. Our basic packages, the cryptocurrency package is the most popular right now. Also Forex, binary options, ECX, they all go for the same price, $234.95. Okay, with a $175 a month tuition from their second month on. So first month is $235, second month is $175, and going on from there. No contract. Okay, it's month to month. But if we see a person really use the education and information, most people stay forever. I've had people be here the entire time that I've been here in the company. Then we have our elite package. Our elite package is pretty cool because it brings all the scanners, all the apps, everything for $324.95. Okay, so it'll bring all 3 trading packages. It just doesn't include ECX because that's a separate package completely, but all of our trading packages are included in the elite. And it ends up being $90 more on the first month and $100 more on the monthly. It goes down to $274.95. Now, people can also choose different scanners and apps a la carte, and they can add it. Okay, they can add it to their packages. So they can choose however they want to do it. They can start with a cheaper package and upgrade. They can start with the more expensive package and downgrade. But that's it. There's no crazy upsell here, no $10,000 package. I mean, what you see is what you get. So pretty neat. All right. So as I wrap up this portion of what I wanted to talk about, one company, 250,000 students worldwide, aim is to go to 1 million. We've had 400 chairmen, which are 6-figure earners. Our goal is to get to 1,000. The company's solid, and you saw some of the top earners. I mean, this is documented income. So just know that people are winning at a big, big scale, and there's no limit right now. So $750,000 is a top of the comp plan, but the goal, like I said, is, they're opening up for 1 million. And the owner of the company has said he's open to get to 10 million a month, which obviously it sounds pretty big, but when you look at the numbers that, Amway's doing, okay, for us to even get anything close to there, you will have people making multiple millions of dollars a month. And I'm going to share with you why. I think we have one of the most aggressive comp plans that exist on the planet. And this is not just from my mouth, but this is literally from, the owners of the company and also from some of our big earners that are our mentors here. And as I've broken down, I mean, when I look at just my previous company compared to this company, there's nobody, guys, that is making this type of money and long term. I mean, there's a lot of companies that pop up. They try to become competitors of ours. I've seen so many companies shut down. Since I've been here, this company has held strong, high moral value, consistency. The leadership is sold out to the company, very united and very, very powerful. Okay. So as we talk about ranks, I want to start with what's in it for the customer. Okay. So, you're watching this, maybe you can impact thousands of people, right? But your average person, maybe they can average a few dozen people that they impact, or maybe, they just want to trade. Okay. What's in it for them? Well, what the company created is the first step of the comp plan is actually not comp per se. This is only for customers. So this is not for people that are going to earn residual income. But for those that maybe just want to trade and they say, man, I don't got the funds for that monthly tuition, maybe they got a job and, they're struggling on stuff. All they need to do is refer 2 people to the platform. And for the lifetime of those 2 people being on the platform, they will get a free tuition for as long as the package is worth at least what their package is. So for instance, if they've got an elite, they would need 2 elites, which is the bigger package. Or if they get 2 of the smaller packages and you've got a small package, then that works out as well. Okay. But the point is that if a customer goes out and finds 2 people, so now think about this from your angle. You've got a person, they come in the game. Not everybody wants to recruit and talk to people, but you know what? They see the value in getting a free tuition. Now they have an incentive to go out, grow your team by finding 2 people. So now they can get their education and tools for free. Okay. And now your team just grew. And guess what? Those 2 people, one of them may want to go out and recruit and build a residual income. Okay. So 2 and free. Very important to understand, because your customer has an incentive to recruit, even if that's not why they're here. Okay. Now, independent business owner. Now, from this point forward, you don't get a free tuition. Okay. So I've been paying for my tuition for 4 years. How does this compensation plan break down? Well, first of all, for all the ranks under chairman. Okay. So this is all the ranks under the 6-figure mark. As a person starts recruiting, they'll get $25 as a startup bonus per person that they personally register. So a person goes out and personally registers, let's say 10 people at the smaller package, that's 25 times 10, that's actually $250. Okay. If they go out and help 10 people sign up on the elite package, they get $50 as a sign up bonus. Okay. For the elite package, 10 people, $50, that's an extra $500 on top of their residuals. Okay. So these are startup bonuses. Okay. Again, they only pay for personals on these, but it gives people incentives. If they're big personal producers, they get a little extra bonus for going out there and sharing the plan. Now, these are our residual income levels. Okay. So at 3 people, a person starts making $150 a month, $1,800 a year, plus those bonuses I just mentioned. So at P150, it's kind of a wash, because remember, they're still paying for their subscription. Okay. But it gives them the ability to go into the back office and start moving people. Plus, if they're big personal producers, they could start earning plenty of those bonuses. Okay. So, and a very important thing to note, you'll notice here, it says $37.50 a week. That's because what they do is, depending on the amount of weeks per month, so most months have 4 weeks in them. Okay. You would break down $150 by 4 weeks. You get paid $37.50 every Friday. So we pay every Friday. This is phenomenal, because a lot of companies, they pay out once a month, or, only when commissions hit, and you make a sale. Here, once you build this residual income, this thing comes in like clockwork every single Friday. Okay. Very, very cool. At 12 people in your team, okay, you're going to be bringing in $600 a month. That's $150 every single Friday. Okay. At 30 customers in your organization, that'll be $1,000 a month, which is $250 every single Friday. Okay. And don't just think about this for you, because maybe you're watching this and saying, I want some big money, I'm going to get there. But realize this: your customer can start making residual income by just inviting 3 people to get started. Okay. And if those 3 people go and get 3 people, your customer is a platinum 600. I mean, for your customer to make $600 a month, now they're paying for their products, and they're also having money to trade with, and that's a big selling point that we talk about, which is use the comp plan. This is how we share this with people. Use the comp plan to trade with. Use the comp plan to set yourself free so you can focus on being a full-time trader, because one of the hardest things for people trading is that they don't have the money to put into trading like that, or the freedom. Well, use the comp plan, okay, to build a residual income. Use the money to trade. Use the money to set yourself free. Okay. So 3 people is $150 a month, 12 people, $600 a month, 30 people, $1,000 a month, which is $250 every Friday. Side note, if it's a 5-week month, it becomes 20% of the total amount per week instead of 25. Okay. Percent. Now at 75 people, okay, The company pays $2,000 a month. Okay, that's about an average of $500 a week, plus those little initial bonuses that you get per sign up. If you remember those $25 and $50 bonuses, they'll add up. At 225 students, the company will pay $5,000 a month. Okay, at 500 students, this is where you get to the chairman level. Okay, that's $10,000 a month. Now, let me share something quick with you, and maybe towards the end of this video, I'll break it down in numbers. If your people, which they will, have elites, the company gives you more volume for those. And right now, the number is actually less than these numbers. So you'll actually be in the 400s range to get a six-figure income from the company. Okay, so it's very doable. And if you look at the volume that you're bringing into the company compared to what the company is paying out, it's wild, guys, the amount that this company pays out in commissions per the volume that's coming out. There's no company out there that's doing this, especially when you look at our $600 a month volume, $1,740, and it's paying out $600 on that. Plus, people are getting overrides that are your uplines on that. It's nuts. You don't really see that too often. Okay, there's no company out there that's really doing that right now. When you look at the total volume. All right, there's a lot of people that claim to try to compete with us, but when you look at the total volume and the consistency of the residual income, the way it's built in, nobody's doing this to get your guys $600 a month for only $1,740 in volume. So at 500 customers, give or take, depending on the volume, and I'll show you guys that in a second, yeah, that's $10,000 a month. At 1,250 students on the platform, that's $25,000 a month. At Chairman 50, which is $2,500 customers, guys, that's $50,000 a month, and it goes up and up from there. 5,000. This is a powerful pivotal position. At 5,000 students, it's $100,000 a month plus bonuses. There is a bonus that you get. I may tap into that. I don't want to make this video too long, but I'll tap into some of those bonuses as well. At 15,000 customers, that's $250,000 a month, and at 30,000 customers, that's $500,000 a month. And we do have a rank above this that 3 businesses have already hit, which I mentioned earlier, which I believe it's 50,000 students, you get to $750,000 a month. Okay, and that breaks down weekly. Okay, so very, very important. Now, I'm going to kind of draw this out, but the way that the comp plan works, I guess you would call it a trinary. A trinary, I believe, is the word. Type of system where you have 3 legs of business. Okay, so you know, for the $600 a month mark, you want 444. You can also do 543. They allow that for the higher rank, you know, 12 12 6, 30 30 15. The real way it breaks down, though, don't look at the numbers, look at the percentages. Basically, the company doesn't want you to have more than 40% of your customers from any one line. So for instance, if you bring in somebody who's a superstar, they explode one of your lines, that's amazing. The company will give you 40% of that volume towards any one rank. Okay, you would need to get the other 60 from your other 2 legs. Okay, and split however it is. And they do this obviously to protect the company, so that, you know, it's not like, hey, one line blew up and then everybody's making the same amount of money on there. That's not sustainable. So you'll get 40% of your rank from any one line of business, but you will have 3 lines of business total running simultaneously in your organization at all times. Now, another cool thing for you to know, as you're bringing in personals, you can actually place them underneath of your team to help them rank advance as well. And I'll draw that out. But this is the main part of the comp plan. I can break down and answer any questions, but just, you know, the qualified subscribers, this is like kind of a cheat sheet for it. So 3 customers, 12, 30, 75, 225, 500. This is the pivotal chairman rank. And then 1250, chairman 25, 2500, chairman 50, 5,000, chairman 100 and above. Okay. And so when you look at this, guys, with 5,000 customers, 100,000 a month, that's 1.2 million a year plus bonuses. I mean, that's very, very lucrative. When you think about it's just 5,000 customers. We actually just had a team get started out of Japan. We're just breaking into the Asia market right now. And literally one person found the right key person in Japan, and they've already brought 6,000 people from Japan into the company. And obviously, you see that that's Chairman 100 numbers. So just know that for these numbers, guys, it's very, very possible. So what I'll do for the remainder of this video, I'm going to go ahead and pull up a whiteboard and just kind of draw out some stuff. And then obviously, if you have any questions moving forward, you can reach out to me and I'd more than gladly share with you some insights. Okay. So really, really cool. So basically the way the comp plan works. Okay. So this is you. And when you get started, you're going to bring in 3 people. Okay. So that's that trinary effect we talked about. Now, when you go to bring in your 4th person, you're going to be able to place them wherever you want. The company gives you up to 10 days to place any one person that comes into your organization. And so you could decide, let's say, to place the person here if you want. Okay. And then when your next person comes in, you can keep helping this person, or you can come in and help this person. You can literally place wherever you want your personal customers, and you can help your team rank advance, which is really cool. In my old team, I could not place people under people. Everybody that I brought in was direct, and everybody they brought in were direct. You couldn't move people around. Here, you have an incentive to help your team. Also, you can run contests. Hey, I'm bringing in a leader. If you produce X amount, I will drop a leader under you. And then you just got to make sure you're building out pretty even teams. Okay. Now, again, you don't want to try to make everything perfect. You're going to bring in a superstar, and you're going to notice that superstar runs straight down. Amazing. We help them. We organize that. We lead that. But then you focus on building these other legs. Okay. And then you find another superstar here, and then that leg starts running down, and then you're able to focus over here and then do the same thing over and over again. Okay. A question I get a lot is, well, what happens if this person here quits? It doesn't matter. The company is going to always calculate how many personals you have. You want to always have a minimum of 3 personal customers that are not IBO. And it doesn't matter where you place them in the organizational tree. As long as you have 3 actives anywhere in the business, it doesn't matter if this guy quits, if this guy quits. Okay. What matters is total volume, and that you have at least 3 active personal recruits at all times. Okay. And then you just run it up. Okay. And then remember, you're going to get 40% out of any one leg. Okay. So that's pretty much it. The idea here is we're able to make 6-figure earners, with a minimal amount of customers. Okay. So it's really, really neat. And I'll give you some numbers real quick that I'll punch in here on my phone. Okay. So to give you an idea, okay, so you need, for chairman, let's go with that. Okay. You need 500 customers, but really what that is 72,500 in volume. Now, something really cool is that the way that the original packages were structured, you would get 145 volume, but now you actually get 150 volume. So basically you don't even need 500 customers to help a person hit 6 figures in residuals, or yourself to hit 6 figures in residuals. It's actually 483. So even at the basic package, it's actually 17 customers less, right? It's 483 customers that you need to go chairman. Now check this out. If they do elites, now obviously not everybody's going to do the elite package. Maybe you're just focused on crypto or whatever you're going to focus your team on. But if you start helping people get elites and they have the bigger package with all the stuff, right? The cool thing about that is you get more volume. In an ideal situation, if everybody got elite, okay, you would only need 381 customers to hit 10,000 a month plus bonuses. Okay, about 120 to 140, maybe even 150 a year with bonuses. Okay, 381 customers, not too bad, not too bad, not too hard. Okay, and if you're looking at the big one, so for instance, you need 5,000 customers, okay, to hit Chairman 100, okay? Now, let me look here, the total volume for that. So let's look at Chairman 100, it's 72,000, or I'm sorry, 725,000. So 725,000, okay, divided by 150. Okay, so look at this. Even at the current package, you don't even need 5,000 customers anymore. It's 4,833. So 4,833 customers that you get registered, as long as it's a fairly balanced business, okay, you're going to be able to qualify for $100,000 a month. Plus bonuses is going to put you at about $120,000 a month. That's residual income every single Friday that starts coming in. Okay, so really, really powerful stuff. And if we did that on elites, just to give a number here, just to see how it would work out. Okay, let me make sure I'm punching it right. Divided by 190. All right, so check this out. At elites, the $100,000 a month level, you only need 3,815 customers. So imagine, that's one great, social media blast and social media campaign. Okay. And obviously we funnel people into systems. So this is not just recruit one person at a time. We create great systems with chat groups, Zoom calls. We bring people in, I'll help with the leadership development, but the real vision here is, hey, we go out and impact couple thousand people. The ability for you to make a huge residual income is here, I think, greater than anywhere else. And I'll tell you right now, the hot ticket item is people want to learn about crypto, people want to learn about trading, and they just don't know where to do it. And so when you match that with a powerful residual income compensation plan, I think that that is the road to some powerful things. Also, just so you know, we're in about 100 different countries, so it's not hard for us to launch in any countries. The only countries that we're not in are usually like communist countries, unfortunately, like China, Cuba, Venezuela. Even though, by the way, we do have some people that have found ways to get started in countries like Venezuela that I know of. But just so you know, we're able to launch in any country around the world. I personally have teams in Canada, Jamaica, Spain, Albania, okay, Mexico, Colombia, so the idea that we can launch anywhere is powerful, and anywhere that you have people that of interest, I would gladly connect with them and be willing to fly out there. So I hope that this gave you some insight on the compensation plan and how it works. I hope it gave you some insight on the company, and just know that, I'm available to connect and answer any questions that you may have.